Backstage at Carolina Rebellion, hanging out with Johnny from Avenged Sevenfold. My friend, now, it has been a while since me and you sat down face to face. Last time we talked was many years ago, House of Blues, Myrtle Beach, on your 23rd birthday.
Oh, man.
And tequila was involved.
Oh, of course. Well, that's what one does when they turn 23.
Absolutely, and 24 and 25.
and the next morning. And
and Tuesday at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome, man.
So, obviously, things have been quite wild for Avenged Sevenfold for a pretty long time now. How are you keeping up with everything?
Oh man, as you get older, it's getting a little tougher. But we have good family and friends support. When we get home, we get to like really mellow it out for a little bit when we're home. And this cycle, we're actually looking to spread it out a little bit and not go as hard the whole time. So, but overall, just try and take care of yourself in between all the drinks as much as you can. And then sometimes when you feel really bad, you just drink extra.
That's right.
And you get through it.
Nothing gets you through like a little hair of the dog.
Exactly.
Now, the new album, The Stage, you guys kind of approach the release and everything a little different than we have in the past. Normally, when there's new Avenged coming, it's 6-8 months out. We're talking about this album. We're counting down the minutes. The Stage kind of got like an hour's notice, and all of a sudden, boom! Here's a whole new album.
Yeah.
Was that something you guys talked about from the beginning?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's something when we were still writing the album, we wanted to do something different, and it was just an opportunity. Like, whereas you get old of doing the same kind of rollout every time. We wanted to do something different. We'd seen some other artists in different genres do something similar, and we're like, let's just let's go for it, man. Let's try it. Let's see how this works out. And we did, and it's doing well now. Everything's going good. So people are now starting to realize we have a record out 6 months later.
Yeah.
But no, it's awesome. It was a fun thing. It was fun for us, and I think some of the core fans and everything got it, and they were looking at it like, okay, that was different. It was fun for us.
Are there other different type approaches you guys have talked about doing, like with album rollouts or touring?
We always try to do something different. We haven't discussed any. I mean, that was our big idea.
Yeah.
in recent. But we're always trying to do something a little different. And look at what's out there. Use some technology. Use some stuff to expand and show our art in different ways.
Right on. Now, speaking of technology, are there new methods or things like that you guys have started to integrate in as time is going on?
Yeah, we started to get into some of those like Oculus things and the virtual glasses and everything like that. We did a really cool rollout for the album actually with in LA at Capitol Records. We had like a setup for the kids to be able to see all these virtual things that were happening during our performance in that video.
Right.
So that was really cool. That was one thing that we did. And I'm sure there's going to be some more that we're doing.
Now, I know something else, and I've appreciated with you guys, other than obviously the music's been amazing. You guys have had to have quite a few times attached yourself with video games. I know you've done some video game soundtracks, some done a game yourself at one point. Are you guys gamers?
I am not the biggest gamer of the new stuff.
Right.
I got into a few games a little while back, but I've like fallen off of them. I get other things going. I actually have the most games that I play are like from like Pac-Man and 1942.
Yeah.
I have a table at my house, like one of those old cocktail
Oh
tables.
yeah.
I like to play with that a little bit. But
that's awesome.
The real gamer in the group, I'd have to say, is Matt. He's always been. He's always been heavy into that stuff. So it opens up a lot of opportunities for us. We've been at one of our first breaks was when we had Chapter 4 on the Madden Madden game that year. That was amazing.
Yeah, are there other avenues you guys have thought about branching into, other technologies or ways to get the music or get Avenged Sevenfold out in front of people?
Yeah, man, we just really wish that it'd be a lot easier if the metal fans were more streamers. They either buy it or they don't know that it's there. Like for us, it's like, all right, we got to keep moving this along. Like streaming's the thing. Like keep going, guys.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get that going a little bit more. I think.
I agree. I think rock and roll and metal too. Or for some reason I'm the same way. Like I use technology, but at the same time I fight it. Like everything we do is digital, but I'm still that ass that has to have a hard copy of everything. Like I want to hold something.
I totally get that. I totally get it. I'm a streamer now though, just because it's just so much easier.
It's the convenience.
And the convenience, and then I still have my record collection. When I really want to sit back and get something, I throw on my vinyl. But when I'm just out and about on my phone, it's just so much easier just to go to the streams. So
what do you listen to when you're streaming or kick back with vinyl?
Oh man, well when I kick back with vinyl, I listen to a lot of jazz, Louis Prima, Duke Ellington, some stuff like that.
Nice.
When I'm other than that, like I've been listening to The Weeknd. I like that new record a lot.
Right on.
The new Mastodon is a very great record.
Yeah.
Let me see some of the, and then I often go back to things that I liked when I was in middle school and still like reminisce on those albums like No Effects, Punkin' Troublic, and Lagwagon Hoss, and all these kind of things.
Absolutely. Now, being a fan of stuff like that, when you're out on these big festivals, are there any bands that like got to see these guys while I got a minute?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Volbeat. We've been touring with those guys off and on for like a lot of years. They seem to always be on the same festival nights as us and everything.
Yeah,
they're a great band. I always do my best to check them out.
Awesome. Now, speaking of Volbeat, I know you guys are teaming up with them and Metallica for one hell of a tour.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So obviously, Avenged Sevenfold, huge. But I mean, how excited Metallica?
Oh, absolutely. It's super exciting. Metallica was my first love of metal. I went to my very first concert when I was like 10, 11 years old. Was a Metallica concert.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's an honor, and it's really cool. And we've done quite a few shows with them actually. So it's getting a little bit familiar, but like it's super awesome stuff.
That's cool. Now, are there any other bands out there? I mean, huge guys or guys getting started that Avenged is. We got to get on the road with these guys one day.
Oh man. I have to admit that I'm a little off the pulse right now for upcoming bands.
Right.
But I'd love to do a tour with the guys at Mastodon. Not that they need it, but it'd be fun to do that.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good complimentary sound with you guys.
Yeah.
Now, are there any other, like I said, I know Avenged has ventured out into so many different things. Are there any other styles that you guys have thought about? Maybe I know concepts are things you've done, but I mean a true departure from the Avenged sound, something completely out of the box.
Yeah, I mean I think we kind of try to we just go with whatever we're feeling at the time. So I mean we'll probably do some things that are a little bit more out of the box here and there, but I don't know if we're going to completely flip the script. We just never know how we're going to feel. When we go in to write the record, it might happen, but right now we wrote what we wanted, and that's how it came out.
See what comes next.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, obviously the big surprise and everything with the stage. Have you guys got any more surprises that we need to be expecting soon?
We have some surprises. I can't give them away, then they wouldn't be surprises.
That's true. Any ballparks of we might want to be paying attention in the next couple?
Definitely be paying attention in the next few weeks.
All right, that's well, you heard it. Keep your eyes and ears open, Johnny. We appreciate you checking in with us, and as always, continue kicking ass. I know you Avenged and the Metallica tour. I was gonna say what's next, but I think we all know what's next. Other than what you're gonna.
Yeah.
We just need to wait and see.
Just need to wait and see.
My friend, we appreciate you checking in with us. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Kill it.